relationship is something that requires constant work.
Doc, I just feel like sometimes he's not even trying anymore.
Seriously, he's clingy, he's terrified of being by himself.
Why don't you hold hands?
You gotta interlock it, though. If you don't interlock it, you might as well just be friends. And not partners.
So, jumping ahead to June 13th, we have the arrival of 22 Jump Street. This sequel to the surprise R-rated comedic hit 21 Jump Street reunites the cast from the first film, including Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, and Ice Cube, as well as the directors Christopher Miller and Phil Lord, who had a hit earlier this year with the Lego Movie. Fox, you named 21 Jump Street the best comedic film of 2012. Will this sequel be as funny and or as successful?
No, it won't. And I will say this for a very specific reason. I watched the trailer to this film, and when I saw it, I thought to myself, oh, Chris Miller and Phil Lord did what they did with Cloudy with Chains and Meatballs and probably just had a hand behind the scenes executive producing. But no, they came back to direct. Yeah. And the fact that the trailer didn't tell me that, I mean, when I say it, it's not like it didn't tell me. I didn't see their comedic wit apparent in this trailer. That makes me worried. Now, it feels weird to bet against these guys. 21 Jump Street came in 85% positive, made $35 million out of the gate. And as you said, Lego was also wildly creative, but I just don't see that here. So I got to go a lot lower. I think this is going to really fall kind of flat compared to the first one. I'm going to say 66% positive. It'll do really well for an R-rated comedy. $40 million opening weekend.
I hear you on the Miller and Lord thing. I agree that I didn't feel quite the same comic touch from these trailers as from the first one. That said, it does mean more to me than I think it does to you that they are coming back, and they have such an incredible, really unparalleled level of success with every movie they do that I'm not going to root against them. It's like Pixar. Like, until they really mess up, I am just 100% on their side. That said, Joel's rule is sequels never do as well on Rotten Tomatoes as the original, but they always do better in the box office. So I'm saying 75% positive on Rotten Tomatoes. $52 million opening weekend at the box office. It's very big.
That'd be big. That'd be more than Anchorman 2, which only pulled in $26.2 million.
Weirdly, Anchorman 2 did a ton of marketing, and nobody seemed excited for it.
That's why I went a little bit lower.
Yeah.
You know, I think one of the differences is this is fresh in everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Everybody just saw 21 Jump Street. It's not been that long, and I think that's really going to help boost sales.
That's true.
My numbers are really similar to yours. I felt very much like there was a lot of that sort of lowest common denominator, like, it's college, oh, spring break in bikinis, you know?
Yeah.
Obvious jokes.
Yeah, like the jokes, it was a lot of like penis and fart jokes. You know what I mean?
Exactly
like there wasn't anything that felt very smart about it. And that was one of the things I liked about the first movie is that it played against stereotypes a little bit. And so for what that's worth, I don't think this is going to be as good either. I said 70%, but again, it should make a lot of money at the box office. I'm going to go $50 million.
I have a big fear this is going to fall into the same trap that Hangover did, where Hangover 2 was essentially the same movie, and they thought that was just a funny enough joke to deliver exactly the same plot.
It's college instead of high school.
And I think this film is going to do the exact same thing. I do think it's going to be a little more self-aware, but I don't think that's really sustainable for a comedic sequel.
Hey, listen, there's a grenade in my shorts. Can you reach it? I got it.